another game. And no message from Gotham Chess, so we keep grinding, and we've nearly grinded now up to 2100. Okay. I play knight c6 to get this position. I don't really like it if they take, actually, because you get kicked around and the engine doesn't really value your position. This is good. This is just like a Vanji down the tempo, so we'll be playing knight here, bishop here, knight here, pawn up, try and target this pawn. Have some ideas in the future of playing this knight goes here to go here in the future. So this is kind of comfortable. I'm happy we've transposed into this. So next move is going to be bishop here. Next move is going to be knight here. Then either castling or probably castling, and then playing d6. An opponent, if they don't cover their f2 board, could be a target. So how many games are we on at the moment? 62 games, but how many rapid games? 60 rapid games. Pretty good game. Okay, so this is what you get most of the time. And then you get some kind of like there, there. It's difficult to get an immediate push or an advantage with black just because you're down extra tempo. So when you play this with white, because now if I was white I could play knight g4, attacking the pawn, and winning a pawn. So, you know, if this bishop just goes here or something lazy, or queen kind of goes here, we'll still be on for it, but yeah, most likely not. So we can just have a nice castles. I think a5 is useful to insert at some point. I don't know whether it's here. Could be. So maybe we'll play a5 here. Multi-purpose. One is to stop knight a4, gives me a retreating square, and also in these structures I'm going to be playing on the king side. I'm going to be playing on the king side, trying to break through. An opponent should be trying to break through on the queen side. So say I'll play this with both the white and the black colours, just down an extra tempo, playing it with black here, but I'm kind of familiar with the idea. So I want to be playing d6, and then bringing my knight over to f4 as a common manoeuvre, playing f5, smashing from the king side. They want to be trying to roll these pawns forwards, maybe putting a rook behind the b pawn to make it move. Should be the kind of play that they're going for. It's interesting with this double knight setup, because you kind of usually be wanting to play moves like bishop g5, but on the usual h6 you don't have your retreating square because I've got this extra knight here. So instead, they oppose my bishop. What do I think to that? I think I want to take it. And then play knight here. We'll start off with taking. Play d6 and have a pleasant game. So these pawns could be a bit of a weakness, but he has opened up the f file. So like if the queen wants to swing around, it's got that option. But he doesn't have any pawn breaks in the position now. The only pawn breaks he's got is pushing this c pawn, which I can close down with b6 if I want to, and maybe I do. Put my pawns on a dark square complex when we've got light square bishops. So I think this structure where he's got his pawns on light squares with a light square bishop is not very good. Now can I get more attackers onto this piece? Not currently. Not sure what my plan is now. Like I say, one plan is like knight here to play f5, but I don't know if I want to remove his double pawns or kind of leave them there. Maybe this is a nice square for a knight, but I'd ideally want it to be this one. So there, the path you take, like here. So maybe I have to go here. So this knight's going to go here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves to get it there. Is a useful square to be on, but it does run into this, so maybe it's not even that great. At the moment it's pretty useless. I think he's a bit of a defender. Maybe I want to be playing some left, like h6. Maybe I want to be playing b6, as I mentioned, to give my bishop the option of going out the other way. I don't really know what my plan is. Just play some sensible moves kind of quickly. I think b6 next makes some sense, but it does give this knight a nice home. This guy going. So this is, which way is my bishop? Maybe a6 is the best home for it, putting some long-term pressure on the c pawn and kind of preventing the knight from coming to b5 because we could take it. I suppose it's interesting, right? So if say we go here, knight here, bring our bishop out, and they do nothing move, and we take it. So they basically end up, we'll trade off these two pieces, and they end up with a pawn on here. I have double b pawns, but they'll have access to the open c file. I don't know whether that just creates like a bit of a long-term weakness for me to have to deal with, or whether it gives me a target on the b5 pawn. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're eating into opponent's time, which is nice. I think this is going to be my next move. This knight's currently tied down, defending the pawn. I can't put extra pressure on it currently, even if I wanted. Yeah, so putting a knight here would be the next way of putting some pressure on it, but he's got a relatively easy block with bishop d3 or a queen somewhere. So he plays a bit of a nothing move. All his pawns are on light squares though, like your bishop is woeful. You've built a white wall and kept your light squared bishop. Admittedly, mine's also blunted currently. This knight's now free to move. I think this is my next manoeuvre, or I go on my 5 move. 1, 2. What was it? To there. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I have to move the rook, so maybe rook over, which looks a bit stupid, but is necessary to do this. Another option might be to play a4 at the right time. Whether opening up the a file is useful, not sure. Right, there's not a lot going on, but I've stayed at 15. Okay. Maybe they'll start trying to come at me on the queen side. Bishop back and putting it here, maybe. I don't think I really want to trade it, do I? Move back, you can close it down, but I think I'm the one that's got play on the king side. Yeah, struggling with a plan for this. If he closes it down, it gives me this really nice hole. It gives him 1-2, but I can always chop his off with my bishop. And otherwise we can just leave the tension here for quite a while. Unless he gets the knight to here. Should we move the queen? And then this. At the moment if he takes, I'm taking back with the rook. And that's good for me. I get the half open A file, he gets the half open B file. Mine's staring at an isolated pawn and his is staring at a protected pawn chain. So that's good for me. So he's not going to do that. So we'll leave the tension. The only other option is, like I say, pushing B5, which gives me this maneuver. I was thinking, yeah, what good is my knight doing here? It's stopping this, I suppose. But actually, yes, if I go there and then go there, I hit with the discovery, don't I? Yeah, but if we leave the tension as is, maybe bishop d7, maybe queen up. What's the knight doing this? this as well, that would be even better. Gives me a bit of a hook. So if there gives me something long term I could plant in here. Thinking long term, I want to take, play rook there, and this one here, and break in on this side of the board. Plan's got to be to put a knight there. Takes, rook up. Rook takes, queen takes. Maybe I'll get mated. Maybe I'll crash in around the back. Because I'll want to double up on the A file and go from there. And this pawn's always a bit of a liability as well. I was thinking, yeah, if knight comes here, do I have takes? But no, because maybe. One interesting idea is this. No, not that. Is something like this. So this is my idea. Could play b5. Then I double. Then we trade. Down to 4 minutes, we've still got 12 and a half, which is pleasing. Now they can play b5 and lock me kind of offside, but I think it's okay. I've got a lift square for my king. I'm going to bring my rook round this way and hit him round the back. Here. Rook there. So I've got control of the only open file. I don't like this. Could be a problem if my knights ever go. Okay, closes it down. Makes sense. What about this? You kind of defend it. That makes most sense. Obviously now I've got a suitable Retreating option for my bishop. His bishop's absolute pants. Yeah, if I could trade everything off, I could trade these 4 pieces off. That would be good for me, I'd imagine, in an endgame. Having all his pawns on light squares with a light squared bishop. Or even a version of it where we trade off. Okay. So decision time. Do I chop the knight? I'm thinking yes, otherwise what's my bishop doing? It's just useless, isn't it? Okay, so the interesting line was like takes, and then in a move's time, does he have knight here? Takes, knight check there, no, takes there. Or do I play this? It's a bit slower, isn't it? But it's probably better. Just really locking things down. I think so. The only useful other move my knight will have will be coming up here to put pressure on this pawn, but I don't think that's going to be as useful as getting it here. Well, having said that, then that opens up this option onto this pawn, doesn't it? Maybe we'll start with this. You've got to defend it with something, I think, and that will move your pieces away from this line. If queen here, rook here seems really strong. Knight there means queen has to get back. And then on this, I open the pawn. Or I start with this. Then you put your knight there, don't you? And then I don't have knight there. So if I go there with the rip, you need to defend the pawn, otherwise I take it with check, I think. Yeah, actually your only square is there, isn't it? There. Rook up. No good discoveries. Your knight there is interesting. No, I like that. I think this wins the pawn. Nearly all of the queen squares are taken. Yeah, it's literally the only this one that they can go to. Yeah, taking there would be interesting as well, wouldn't it? Okay, so I was thinking, no, not that. I was not thinking that. This, only thing to consider is this, not that, is this. Takes, check, over. maybe I should spend a bit more time on this. So there, I was thinking my bailout was take here, so up a pawn. Knight for knight. I might end up with doubled f pawns, but in an okay position. This way is no good, is it? Because I can just take, and you take back. So even if you take back with your queen, I take with check, which is no good. And you take back with the pawn, I take there. Okay, so we pick up a pawn, which is nice. Oh, actually, didn't even look at this. Maybe this was strong. Yeah, I think the other way might have won me both pawns. Takes there, I'm taking here. Probably go back to the open file. And then I've got a knight against his bishop, which is pretty useless, and it's this one that survives that can plant itself on c5, which would be an absolute monster. And then we'll slowly try and convert. Particularly these under 90 seconds. You've got to take back with something, and it's got to be the pawn, right? Because if you take there, I take there, you don't have any other options, do you? Maybe you could play rook here, but then after doing a check. Okay, interesting. I think I win both pawns now. You can't defend this and this. Say you go back. Takes, knight comes in. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, it's gone from being slightly willing to crushing. Okay, so I can't take there immediately, I don't think, because of this. Can just take there immediately. What if I go here? Then I think the queen's forced to come up. Or I just take here. Maybe just take here. Up 2 pawns, up 7 minutes. Didn't see this. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? Well, after this though, you're in some trouble. Well, yeah, okay, so takes there, takes there, check. It's just a perpetual. So takes there, there. Don't know what the move is after this. Okay, well it's not that, is it? I go there, you attack my queen or something? No, because I can check you. do you defend your bishop? Yeah, if you could ever get your bishop here, it would be a big threat. Oh, wait. I go there, you go there. I take, you pick up my rook. It's annoying. Yeah, so there. And I can't check you. I pick up, you pick up. This runs into this. This. Maybe that. Bishop over, and then I can move my knight. So there. Or I'll just go here. No, because then you can nearly perpetual me. I'm thinking here. Okay, he's down to 10 seconds. I think I'm going to get a flag out of him at some point, or at least make a blunder, because it's going to be impossible to find all the right moves. Okay, so this I think should be good enough now. Again, I'm playing against this clock as well. I've got to take. Push the pawn. Push this pawn. there. Got to be a bit worried. If the queen ever gets into this diagonal, they give me a perpetual. Okay. Can take with the pawn. Check there. I think the pawn is the one. I'll take the queen, rooks moves back. Yeah, take there, rook moves back. No, then I go there and pick it up. And there's no checks, so there. What else have you got? Like here. I push it. I think I take the queen. Take the queen, takes there. Takes the rook, check. No, I don't like that. I'd like taking the pawn. And then there's some lines now. If check, if the king ever goes back to one of those squares, which it has not. Takes push. Yeah, that's annoying. There, takes there. Takes the rook, check. Back check. Where's my time gone? pawn. I've always got the ability to come back and check. Okay, this is done now. No rush. Yeah, it was a moment where I think I probably blundered it into a draw. There was like perpetual threats that I was just not looking at. I'm going to be up 4 pawns. Interesting. I made a bit of a meal of that. Yeah, so this is all fine and normal. So this is good. Let's say black wins 60% of these games, so that's why I play this. Says it's level. Did a bit of shuffling. Yeah, it says take the knight. Okay, because your bishop's useless, just take it. Okay, found the nice plan here. This is nice, -1. Yeah, take it. Nice, -1.6. Good. Yes, knight h4. Rook there. Okay. Yeah, knight h5 I thought was interesting, and my thought process was queen takes e3. Yeah. And I ended up with double pawns, but yeah, that's what I kind of looked at from a distance. I'd have double pawns, but I've got an escape square for my knight. Yep. But we didn't get that. We had that. Okay, so -3. Yeah, so prevent the check. Actually, does this blunder into a draw then if I played this? Okay, it's just more passive. So take there. You can push and sack your queen. if I take the queen, can he take here? Ah, you've check and then mate. I should have taken the queen because I got a bit stuck here. Find the right move. That was, yeah, big time blunder. This now trades down into a endgame that was all pretty forward from there. Nice. Does that take us to 2100? Yeah, +9, 2100. Let's go.